Hey YouTube, I'm back once again with some more pickups. So it's Monday the 2nd of November. I recorded a pickups video earlier this morning on what I got over the last week, and because we're going into lockdown on Thursday, I decided for these 3 days, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, hopefully before I start work, which is at 2, I can do a bit of charity shop hunting. Sort of 3 different towns. So I went into Stockton this morning. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, I'll go in either Downton or Middlesbrough and do some there. But rather than wait until the end of the week to do the pickups video, there's quite a bit here. And if I do as well over the next couple of days, it's going to be yet another long video. This morning's going to take a little bit of editing because I've had to go back and forth a little bit because yeah, I made a bit of a boo-boo, bit of a blunder, let's say. But once it's all put together, hopefully it'll be a little bit coherent. Anyway, like I said, I decided to go into town this morning, just see what's in the charity shops. I had some vouchers left for CX. I've spent some of them, and yeah. So the first place, well no, the second place I went to, the first place I went to was Salvation Army. There was nothing in there, so I went over to Age UK. They do their 4 for 99p, 49 pence each. There was one immediately took my eye, and I picked it up and realised it was incomplete and put it back. And I thought better of it, but while I was looking, I spotted this. This, I believe, is a Region 1, although it doesn't actually say that I can see. Oh, it's a Region 2. Or maybe it's German or something like that. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, German. Just shows how much I looked at it. All I did was check the disc. Anyway, we've got 300. This is a box set, which I've never seen before. I'm pretty sure a release like this wasn't released in the UK, but it's really nice, and for 25p I'm very happy I didn't look at this. So we've got a book, The Art of the Film. Oh, yeah, let me take a proper look at that in a bit. It's a nice release. I like this. So we have 300. Now I've got a bunch of DVDs on eBay at the moment, Christmas ones. I just thought I'd put the ones that I've got doubles of, I thought I'd put them up as a job lot. And I spotted this. I was looking for a 4th. I thought, I think this can just go in that job lot. The Santa Claus 2. I've got a box set with all 3 of those movies. This is The Caretaker. Don't know anything about this. It's from, I don't know if you can see that, 4 Digital Media. I got a bunch of their releases in Poundland a few years ago. For the most part, they are very low budget, cheap movies. I'm impressed on the 3D-ness of that fist on that cover. It looks pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty cheap, low budget movies. In fact, I think they put more care into this packaging. Every one of them has a slipcover that I've got, and they're all really nice. But the movies themselves, with a few that I've watched, 1 or 2 were okay. The rest are really, really low budget, unknown actors. That's let's say are not the best at their craft. But yeah, The Caretaker, it's another horror, even though horror season's kind of finished, but I can watch a horror any time of year. It doesn't have to be October. And then this was the first thing that caught my eye. It's the complete first series of Lost in Space for 25p, but it's just the inner digipack. There's no sleeve. I checked through the discs, and they're okay. One or two have got a few scratches, but nothing major. I want to see this. I watched some of these when I was a kid, but I don't know if I've seen them all. But the clincher was it trades in at CX for a £5. We'll see whether they take it. I've seen stuff in there before that was missing. You know, like looks just like this. It's just the digipack out of the box, no sleeve, and stuff like this on the shelf before. So I suppose it just depends on who you get when you go to the store. In my local store, the manager's a real stickler. He checks every single thing. But the others that work there are pretty chill. But I'm going to watch this first and then maybe trade it in. Then moving on to Sue Riders. There wasn't much in there. They do 3 for £1 in their DVDs, and it says excluding box sets and Blu-rays. There was a Blu-ray that I looked at. What on earth was it? Yeah, I put it back. I'm sure it'll come back to me. But there was a couple of box sets for £1 a piece. I grabbed. Again, this one will go into that job lot of Christmas movies. On eBay. Home Alone 4 film collection. I like certainly the first 3. I like. The 4th one I saw one time when it came out on DVD, probably about 15 years ago, maybe more, and didn't love. But I'll maybe just give that another watch. And then this, actually I expect it to be worth more than it actually is. It trades in for £1. But I'll keep this anyway. It's a show that I've seen snippets from. I don't know if I've ever seen a full episode. I've never seen the movies, but Sex in the City complete collection for £1. I had to grab that. It's a nice little box set. It's quite heavy as well. I mean, there's a lot of discs in there. This was a real pain in the backside to get out in the store. There's a little pull tab when I was in the shop. A little pull tab there, but it really doesn't make much headway on pulling this thing out. You've got to literally... Why wasn't it that easy in the store? Oh well, you live and learn. I think maybe it's because I've had it out fully since I got home, and I've loosened it. I'm going to stick with that. That's my excuse. Yeah, for £1 I couldn't pass that up. Whether I'll get into the show, I don't know, but at least I've got it. And I went into Poundland and got some more Blu-rays. I saw that Pete, Blu-ray Bullet Brit, had picked this up last week, and lo and behold, when I went in there, it was in my Poundland, so I grabbed it. 8 days a week, the Beatles, the touring years. See what that's about. And then I found 2 more Bonds. 2 more that I think I actually own in that other collection. For Your Eyes Only, which is one of my favourites. It's definitely top 5. Let's put it that way. I do like this film a lot. And another Sean Connery. This one being Thunderball. So for £2 each, that brings me up to 5 of this particular collection at least. So happy about those. Then Cash Generators. I picked up quite a few last time I think I was in Cash Generators, and they're putting a bunch more out. I haven't checked any of these. One I think I might own, possibly 2. But any that I do own, actually there's one that I know I definitely do own, but I got it because it was sealed. But the ones that I do own, if any, will go into the pile that will get sent to Pete probably in the next few weeks. Maybe not, because it depends what I get over the next few days. Because I haven't got enough yet for another parcel. So I got this one sealed, end of watch. Each one of these was 49p. I can't decide whether I've seen this or not. I did own the Steelbook at one time, and there was this and there was another film that I used to get mixed up, which I can't remember what it was called. I saw one of them and I didn't like it. I have a feeling I haven't seen this one, because Jake Gyllenhaal and Michael Pena I really like. This one is such a great movie, Headhunters. I already own this. Again, 49p. Yeah, really good thriller. The Lucky One, I'm not too sure whether I've got this or not, but it's a triple play. And I don't think I've got a digital of this one, so I'll add that to me digital collection, assuming it will redeem. Redacted. This one I literally just picked up because I was certain I didn't have it. I don't know anything about that. It looks like it's about the Gulf War. This I do own, but only on DVD. 5 Minarets in New York. Beyond the title, I remember reading up at least the synopsis on the back of the DVD when I got it, but yeah, I don't know much else about it. I think it's about terrorism. Recoil, Steve Austin. You've also got Danny Trejo in this as well. And Surinder Swan, I know that name. I think she used to be in a... I got a feeling that's her. There's a TV show I used to watch a few years ago about a group of people that were in prison and they were doing jobs for the government, similar to the Suicide Squad, but not jobs that will get you killed, I don't think. Doing jobs for the government to get time off the sentences, and I'm sure she was one of them. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember what it was called though. It was years ago. Act of Valor, another war movie by the looks of it. This one I'm fairly sure I've got. Blood Out. Half decent cast there, I think. Stone with Robert De Niro. Again, great cast. Robert De Niro, Edward Norton and Mila Jovovich, however you pronounce the name. Swordfish. Great movie. I have this on HD DVD, but it is a Warner Brothers one. It's a while since I've given the HD DVD a spin, so I don't know if it's okay, but at least now I've got a Blu-ray in case that ever does fail. Switch, Eric Bana, don't know anything about that one. And Wreck-It Ralph on DVD. This will go into my Disney pile. I slit it open just to check the disc in the shop, because you know, Disney DVDs often are bad, but that one was fine. 20p. And then finally, I had to go into CEX. There was a set in there that I recently found out went out of print, and I'd seen it in my store a week or so ago. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna have to get that. Well, I've been saving me vouchers for something else, but I decided to get this, and while I was in there I grabbed something else as well. So we got Prom Night. This is from 101 Films Black Collection, and this has been spine number 11 from 1980. This is the first of this particular collection that I've actually got. There is one that's just come out, Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2 set. So it's a slightly thicker box than this one. But they were doing a promotion, 101 Films were doing a promotion on the website. And if you bought it before, I think the 1st of November, you got some art cards or some greetings cards, movie-based greetings cards with it. And I was tempted to buy it, and then I saw someone do an unboxing on Friday, I think, or Saturday. And the cards that come with it are actually bigger than the box. So they don't actually come separate, they don't fit in the box. I thought, well, they're really pointless, aren't they, really? If you can't store them with the movie in the box, what's the point? So I've decided I am going to get it, but I'm not going to get that particular release. There's no difference to the to the set. They're just sending the same set but with those cards extra. So yeah, and then finally, this is a box set that I do own. I bought from CEX maybe 2-3 years ago, but it was a Region 1, but it was cheap at the time, and I've got a Region 1 player, so I grabbed it. But all the other sets of this series I've got the Region 2, so eventually I finally picked up a copy of the first series of the Dukes of Hazzard, Region 2, out of print. These series have, some of them have gone up to stupid prices, even in CEX. I say even in CEX, but other places I'm sure as well. So this is actually the cheapest. I've seen this series 1 for quite a while. I thought, well, I've got the vouchers, I'll grab it. And the box is in pretty good condition actually. Quite often these are pretty bad. The corners, you know, you've got some shelf wear in the corners, but that's to be expected. But other than that, it's looking pretty good. So yeah, that's it. Just a quick little video of what I've picked up this morning. CEX, cash converters and the charity shops. So I'm really happy. 2 days to go to lockdown. Let's see what we can pick up tomorrow. Let's see if I can even be bothered to go out tomorrow. I'll see. Yeah, the only problem is, because I get in so late tonight after work, then it's impossible to go straight to bed. So I'm not getting to bed till after 2 in the morning. It just means I won't be up anywhere near as early tomorrow morning as I was this morning. And I've probably done it the wrong way around. Maybe I should have gone further afield today. Although if I do Darlington, I can maybe leave for work a couple of hours early, because I work just outside of Darlington, and do it that way. But anyway, that's it. Once again, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully there'll be another video. I mean, this won't go up the day I'm recording it, because I've got the mess of the recording that I made earlier to sort out. So that'll go up first, then this will go up, and then any more that I do this week will go up sort of, if I do some tomorrow, as I'm recording tomorrow, then that video will go up the day after this video. Likewise on Wednesday, if I make a recording, if I buy anything, like I record something, that will go up a day later. But who knows what days that will be. But if you're watching this now for you, in the future for me, then it's so confusing. If it's just come up, hopefully this time tomorrow there'll be another video. So yeah, once again, thanks very much for watching. If you've got this far and got to the end, you know what to do. I will catch you in the next one. Ta-ra.